listen, you didn't forget to put name tag. No, there it is, name tag.
That's the name tag.
This is my present for Grandma. I wrapped it myself.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. You are terrific.
I can't wait till you open your present for me, Billy.
Oh, yeah?
You're gonna love it.
Well, don't tell me what it is. I want to guess, okay?
Okay.
I don't believe all that stuff. Did you go jogging with Santa Claus this morning?
Mm-hmm. Twice around the pond. Listen, you better get started with that eggnog. You know, we have to chill it if we want to serve it this afternoon.
Never fear, my dear. Dr. Steve is here.
I hope so. And don't forget the children have to drink it, too, so don't put too much of that in.
I'll just use a little bit.
Honey, what are you doing?
My dear, the children will adore it.
Well, they'll be out cold by the time Santa arrives.
You know, wait till Santa gets a load of the eggnog.
I must say, you have quite high spirits, considering everything. Would you bring the dip over?
I don't know whether it's high spirits or just the kids' excitement rubbing off on me.
Well, I guess it's rubbed off on me, too, but nevertheless, I can't help wondering what this day is going to turn out like. I mean, I don't even know if Tom is coming with MJ.
Don't worry about it. Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, but Matt and Maggie and Dancy family with Nola and...
Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
Jason is so upset about the wedding being canceled.
Sweetie pie. I'm just grateful that the five of us are together, and we're happy, and we're healthy. You be happy about it, too, okay? What did you do with that odd shaped pack?
The doctors will return in just a moment.
Who is it?
It's Luke.
Just a minute. Hi.
Hi. Merry Christmas. Boy, are you a sorry sight.
Thanks a lot.
Come on, get ready. I'm going to take you over to the Aldridge's Christmas party. Let's go.
Luke, you're wasting your time. I can't go.
Why not?
Because Jason will be there.
Well, that's precisely why you should go.
I don't want to see him.
Oh, come on, Nola. Can't you see you're playing right into Doreen's hands? I mean, you're doing exactly what that lady wants you to.
I don't care. Jason and Doreen have been conspiring behind my back.
Don't you think it's time you forget about this Rogers bit?
Nobody seems to understand that I believed in my singing talent. And to find out how manipulated I've been is very hard to overlook.
Boy, I never thought I'd ever see the day that you would admit Doreen's won and you've lost.
I couldn't care less.
You would if you ever lost Jason for good.
No, I wouldn't. I'm going to go to California.
Terrific. That's just dandy, Nola. And talk about me running away from my problems. Look, Nola, I've got a confession to make to you. I knew all along about Doreen setting up the Rogers bit.
What?
Yeah.
You had no right to keep that from me.
I know, but look, it's in the past and it's over with. Don't let Doreen get in the way between you and Jason. It's crazy. Listen, give him the benefit of the doubt. Nola, Jason loves you.
How could he love me and do all these things behind my back?
You're blowing this all out of proportion, baby.
I can't help it, Luke. I feel like such a fool.
Come on. Let's go to the party. Come on. You see Jason there. Let's go.
Oh, Luke, I can't.
Oh, come on now. You're being foolish. Let's go.
Luke, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please, please, just leave me alone, okay?
You're making a big mistake.
Luke, please, please go away.
Merry Christmas.
Just bring it over here.
What's in this thing? A waste of time.
Well, it's Emma's best fruitcake recipe. What
Let's
do you mean?
see. Want to move that eggnog over a little bit?
Santa cookies. Me too.
All right, we can just have one, though. I don't want you to ruin your appetite for this feast.
Hey, you got a gingerbread cookie for the old man?
I guess I do.
Not a
Here's
big
a
one, a small one.
A small one.
I'll get it. Wait a minute.
All right.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Just stay right there. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Hi, darling.
Merry Christmas.
Jason. I'll do it, Liz.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas.
More of those.
Merry
Christmas.
Someone take my food.
I got it.
Thank you.
Talk about conspicuous consumption. What have you been up to?
Santa Claus knows that I have 3 very extraordinary grandchildren, sweetheart. Merry Christmas.
Grandma, open my present first.
Okay, I'm coming.
Steffi.
They want me to do.
Steffi again.
I think you ought to take this over and we'll give these a rinse before I put them in, all right?
Those two?
No, these are all right. I already rinsed these.
Yeah.
You want to be a guinea pig?
Yes.
Try a new recipe on the eggnog. Fine.
Sure, why not? Hope it's better than last year. It'd have to.
Steve has brought the old songs out again.
Oh, no.
All right, let's give it a try here.
The look on your face says that Nola hasn't changed her mind.
No. And she's so darn stubborn, I don't know what to do.
I do. Give her time.
Now, what are we going to put in the middle? Radishes there?
Well,
I don't know, I thought...
maybe she never really wanted to marry me anyway.
My dear heart, those old doubts again.
Well, I can't help thinking that the only reason she's acting so crazy is because she doesn't really love me. Hey, look, I didn't mean to come here and bring everyone else down. I guess I should have stayed at home. I'm just not in a festive mood.
I'm so glad you're here. It's going to work out, Jess. I know it will.
I wish I shared your face, Steve, but I don't.
Yeah, sure.
Dad, it's almost time to go to the Aldriches. You better get dressed.
I don't think I'm gonna go, son. I'm not much mood to try to sit around and act cheery.
Aw, come on. It'll do you good.
Well, I don't want to inflict my bad humor on everybody else.
You know, sitting around here and brooding about your troubles with Maggie, that's no way to spend a Christmas.
I wonder if she'll be there.
Probably.
Well, you, wish everybody a Merry Christmas for me, will you?
Look what?
Hey, look who's here.
Look at that handsome devil.
Doesn't he look adorable?
Indeed he does. So does his aunt.
Please take him, he's very...
Okay.
How about a Christmas kiss for Granddad? There you go. Thank you.
I think I'll set you right here.
Why aren't you dressed, Dad?
I'm not gonna go, sweetheart. But if you all don't get started, you're gonna miss out on the festivities.
Won't seem like Christmas without you. Can't you come for our sake?
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm really not up to it.
Well, then we'll stay here with you, okay?
No.
Come on, Dad. Please reconsider.
No. No, I made up my mind. But you all go ahead and have a great old time.
I was really hoping that our family could be together today.
Unfortunately, that's not possible. But if you're going to play Santa Claus, you better get on your horse and get on over there.
I guess you're right. Come on. What? Okay, horse. I better get on you. You're getting so big. Say goodbye to Grandpa.
Bye-bye.
Dad, look what Grandma gave me.
Huh?
She got me a sports car.
Wow.
Could you help me put it together?
Come on, you. You spent half your life in a sports car. You can help.
All right, I'll do my best. Now, let's see what we got.
Well, this is the body. We call it the fuselage.
Any more? I get some.
All right, babe. Hi, Merry Christmas. Boy, he can't reach you.
Hey.
The one on the bottom with the Santa Clauses is for you.
Hey, I thought Santa Claus forgot me.
He has a fantastic memory. Here, you want to take these
Let
two?
me take all this.
Okay, thanks a lot. Merry
So
Christmas,
glad you could
darling.
come. Mwah, Merry Christmas.
I'm not going to stay. I just wanted to drop by with those gifts. And
Oh, please, stay for at least a little while.
didn't Billy tell you what happened?
Greta told me.
Greta told you.
She came by here very upset the day you moved out.
I'm staying at the hospital.
Sorry.
Well, I assume that Matt will be coming by with the family, and I really think it would be better for everyone if we didn't see each other.
Honey, I hate to think about you on Christmas alone.
Thank you. You know, I love to stay, and I appreciate your concern, but really, I think I should go.
Just a minute. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Hi there. Merry Christmas.
Hi, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas over there,
Merry
guys.
Christmas to you, Grandma. You gonna give me a kiss? Where's Matt?
He's not coming.
Why not? Well, of course I know why. For the same reason that I'm about to leave.
He's home alone, Mom. Please, won't you stay? Maggie, please stay. I think one of you should stay with the children.
I'd love to stay.
This is beautiful.
You really like it?
Like it, I love it. It must have been expensive. I only bought you an album.
It's not just an album, it's Fleetwood Mac.
Hey, you know what I mean. You shouldn't have spent so much money when I didn't.
I'm glad you gave me a record. It's good to have things you can count on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you gave me a record, and you gave me a record last year, and you gave me a record the year before, and you gave me a record
Yeah,
the
I
year
get the
before.
picture.
Last night was really beautiful.
Yeah, it really was. You better cool it. It's like being in the middle of Times Square on New Year's Eve, right?
I don't care if everyone knows.
Just cool it.
Oh, apparently you've done a spectacular job. I don't know how you managed it, what, with the move and all that.
She had help.
Yes, I did have Steve and Billy, and they helped me every inch of the way. And Eric and Steffi decorated all the cookies themselves.
And I made all the Santa Clauses.
Wow.
And I put the noses on the reindeer.
Oh, you're our geniuses. They're the most beautiful-looking cookies.
Hey,
I
why don't
agree.
you kids come with me and let's go over to the Christmas tree and see what's under there? I want to take a look at some of this loot.
May I get you some more eggnog, Meg?
Oh, no, thank you, Jason. Michael Paul's really having a good time.
Well, Christmas is for little kids. We big ones tend to complicate our lives too much and makes it difficult to get into the holiday spirit.
I love Christmas. It's a time for families to be together.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Stand still. Coming. Hold your horses. Ta-da.
Merry Christmas. How are you? Oh,
Merry Christmas
good
to
to
you.
see you. Merry Christmas, my darling.
Don't close that door. I have a wonderful Christmas present. Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Gee,
I'm happy.
So
Come
much.
here, you. Take off your coat and go on over there and look under that Christmas tree, because I think there are some presents with your
Why don't you
name
take
on
this
it.
one with you, my darling? There we go.
Here, give me your coat.
How's it going?
It's going great. I've been going to those Parents Anonymous meetings, and I'll tell you, I think everything's going to be all right. It's wonderful.
So do I.
Well, it's just as I always say, love conquers all.
You always do say that, don't
I've heard that somewhere
You
before.
know that? I think that's our exit line.
I'll take these over here.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Mrs. Dancy, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Hey, Barney.
Merry Christmas.
Good to see you. Hey, Steve. How you, Luke? How are you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And a hat.
Take that one down.
Okay.
I just, Nola wouldn't change her mind.
Well, I'm sorry.
And too, Luke went over there and he tried to talk her into some sense, but wasn't any use. So he said she looked just terrible.
Steve, come here. Steve, Carolee, this is Tony Franco. This is the guy I was telling you about that plays the piano at Andres.
Right. Thanks for coming.
Oh, listen, I love working on Christmas. Makes me feel needed.
Oh, right, yeah.
Can you sight read fast?
No problem.
Oh, you know, love you.
He needs you.
He needs you. Yes, babe. These coats away. Excuse me. Oops, I'll get it.
Hey, kids. How you doing?
Hello, Mary. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Everything's so lovely.
Well, thank you. Here, let me take your coat.
Thank you.
I'll hold your purse for you.
Tell you, Miss Croft, I was up half the night calling the relatives to tell them the wedding was off.
Yes, I know. I phoned and telegrammed all our family.
Doggone shame, that's all I could say.
Yes, I know. Well, would you come have a look at the tree?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
You dishing this out?
Sure. Careful now, this is a little bit sloppy.
It looks a mess.
There you go.
Well, now, here is to the most beautiful girl in the room.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
No, I really mean it. You get more beautiful every time I see you. What's your secret?
I don't have any secret. I just feel really good. I guess it's because I finally get to be doing what I want to do.
When you stop working for Jason?
1 week. And then the week after that, I start in the hospital.
I can't wait. Then I'll get to see you every day.
You're silly. All I can say is that I'm glad you decided to stay.
So am I. But I can't help thinking about Matt. This is the first Christmas in 15 years that we haven't spent together.
He's got a very sweet voice. You really do. Ladies and gentlemen, an announcement, please. Now, we have a tradition in the Aldrich family, dates back some time. My father, who fancied himself an amateur songwriter, wrote a Christmas carol for Jason and myself when we were about Steffi and Eric's ages. And it's been a tradition every Christmas to sing it, so that's what we're going to do. Now, as MJ has displayed such a beautiful voice, I suggest you do the first chorus.
Oh, what an honor.
For those who don't know this by heart,
Oh, well, we don't.
there you go.
Christmas bells are ringing out a message of good cheer. They're so grand to hear at this time of year.
Joy to all the world and peace on earth, goodwill to men. This has been God's teaching since the world began. Everybody, can't you hear those bells are ringing? They are ringing loud and clear for a very Merry Christmas and a happy, happy New Year. 'Tis a season to be jolly, to remember friends anew, with a joyful Christmas greeting and a wish for happiness too. The snowflakes are softly falling, they make everything so white. We hear a familiar carol, the lovely silent night. Don't forget to help old Santa spread the will and joy and cheer, wishing all a Merry Christmas and a happy, happy New Year. Can't you hear those bells are ringing? They are ringing loud and clear.
This is James Pritchett. For the 15th consecutive year at this happy time, it's my privilege, on behalf of the Colgate-Palmolive Company, NBC, and all of us here at the doctors, both in front of and behind the cameras, to wish you and your dear ones all the warmth and joy of the holiday season and another happy and rewarding New Year. Merry Christmas.
Dear Noah, you know you've always been my favorite niece, so it is with great disappointment that I'm writing you this letter. Your mother wrote me that you found a very nice man with a good job and good family. That's all I could ever wish for you. And I know that your wedding will be wonderful. But Uncle Eddie can't get off at the plant, so I'm afraid we'll miss the wedding. Our love to you, Aunt Frida. Well, Aunt Frida, I guess I'm gonna have to miss that wedding too.
The doctors will return in just a moment.
It's all right, darling. I'll get it.
Telegram for Mr. Jason Aldrich.
Yes. I'll take it.
Sign here.
Thank you. I don't suppose you want it.
No, Mom.
Can I get you something?
No, thanks.
You know, maybe you'd feel better if you shaved and got dressed.
I don't want to feel better. I don't want to feel anything right now.
I know it's going to be a most difficult day for you. I understand how you feel.
I don't think anyone knows who hasn't been through it what it feels like. I should be getting married today.
I know. I'm so sorry you feel this way. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm sure that in a very short time, this will all be forgotten.
No, you're wrong, Mom. I'll never forget it. Noah has no place in my life, and there's going to be a great emptiness inside of me. No one else can fill it.
Darling, maybe you should go away. Get away from Madison and all its problems.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, you could go to France. You've got a lot of friends there. They'd help you get your mind off things.
No, France is out, Mom. I went with Nola there. There are too many memories to contend with.
Well, how about your office in Dallas? You could do some work.
Well, with the way things are between Doreen and her father, I don't think that's a good idea either. I just want to stay out of that mess.
Yeah, of course.
But I would like to get away, though.
You don't suppose Switzerland would be a good idea?
No.
You know, old dear, Maybe you should stay in Madison and face it point blank.
What do you mean?
Try once more. Go to Nola. Straighten this thing out.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Mom, every time Nola and I have a fight, I'm always the one who goes crawling back on my knees. It just...
I know how you feel.
I just don't understand why she reacted this way. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless she doesn't really love me.
I didn't know you had those doubts about Nola.
Well, I've always been the pursuer. I've never been too sure about her. But I do love her. And I thought in time that she would fully return that love.
Sweetheart, maybe she's just, hanging on to her pride.
Mom, I tried to explain to her why I didn't tell her about Earl Rogers. Okay, so I made a mistake, but it wasn't a malicious one. I apologized, and she just wouldn't listen to me. Now, if she truly loved me, she would have understood. So there's no point in going to her. At least I've got my pride left.
I hate to see you feel this way. I wish I could do something.
There is anything anyone can do, Mom.
Honey, can I get you anything else?
No, I don't think so, sweetheart. I don't have much of an appetite today.
Neither do I. It's a pity since I made enough muffins to feed the French army.
I keep thinking about Jason. He must be so miserable.
Yeah, I'm sure he must be. Personally, I feel rather at odds myself, now that I've taken the whole day off for this wedding.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Seems to me you didn't even take a whole day off for our wedding.
Oh, honey, I couldn't. Mrs. Monty was on vacation. They were shorthand.
Teasing.
Oh. Well, it was some wedding anyway, with Stephanie crying.
Eric covered with paint.
Not exactly your typical wedding.
I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Neither would I. I don't know what's taking Eric so long. He's due at Christopher's ice skating party any minute.
I'll go up and check on him.
That's all right, honey. You relax. I'll go check. Honey! Well, you're not even dressed. If you don't hurry, you're going to miss the party at Christopher's.
I don't feel so well. I'm too tired to go ice skating.
Too tired? Baby, you went to bed early last night.
I know, but I'm just tired.
Well, I don't understand. Half an hour ago, you said you were feeling great and couldn't wait to go.
I know, but all of a sudden, I just got tired.
All right, come over here. Why don't you try to tell me how you feel?
I told you, just tired.
Well, did you sleep all right last night?
I think so.
Your tummy hurt?
No,
How about your head?
no,
Well, does it hurt anywhere else?
no, I'm just tired.
Maybe you have some secret reason why you don't want to go over to Christopher's party?
No, I want to go. I want to try out the new skates Uncle Jason gave me.
Well, look, I want you to do me a favor. Go upstairs and get dressed. I think I should take you over to Hope for a thorough checkup.
I don't want to check up. I'm just tired, that's all. I don't want to go to the hospital.
Honey, you have to go. We have to know why you're so tired.
Come on. Do your old man a favor. Go get dressed.
Steve, I haven't wanted to think about it, but now I have to with all this tiredness of his. Honey, you don't suppose that it has anything to do with his heart?
You mean with the surgery Matt performed all those years ago?
You don't think it has anything to do with that, do you?
No, sweetheart, no. That surgery was performed to correct congenital tetralogy. He's been fine ever since.
No, but he's not fine now.
Look, sweetheart, the worst thing that we can do is to start jumping to conclusions.
Oh, I know I'm not a pediatrics nurse. It's just that...
Look, I'll take him over. We'll give him a thorough workup. I'll even talk to Matt if it'll make you feel better.
Yes, it would make me feel better.
I'll admit that the possibility can't be discounted, sweetheart, but I really think it's highly doubtful. If the surgery was successful, he's been in perfect health ever since.
And for our honeymoon, we're going to Zermatt.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Switzerland. Except, you know, there's one small problem.
What's that?
You know I can't ski.
Oh, that's all right. I'll teach you. And every night we'll have dinner in a little restaurant owned by an eccentric old Frenchman.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and we'll stay in a marvelous inn run by an old Swiss couple. You'll love them. But best of all, they'll leave us totally alone. Totally alone.
Who is it?
It's Mama Nola.
Hi, Ma.
I just thought maybe you could use some company today.
I'm okay.
Uh-huh. I see that.
Mama, I'm so miserable.
Honey, I know you are.
I feel like my whole life is gonna be like this, and I'm never gonna be happy. I'm never gonna get what I want.
Come on, sit down, come on. Sweetie. Honey, now look, you know that my heart is just breaking for you, but...
I know that.
Honey, sometimes if you really want something out of life, you just gotta go out and grab it.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you really want to marry Jason, then you better go do it. Because he's right there for the asking.
Mama, that's not true. If Jason really loved me, he wouldn't have stayed away like this. Now I know that Jason just doesn't care.
Well, it's just plain silly. I don't believe that for a minute.
Oh, Mama, it's true. If he really loved me, he would have come again. I thought for sure he'd come on Christmas Day, but he didn't. And now today, our wedding day, nothing. And now I know that he's just never going to come at all.
Now, wait a minute, darling. Listen. You're the one that canceled the wedding. You're the one that's going to have to take the next step.
Mama, I just can't. I've never been so hurt by anything in my life. You should have seen Doreen's face when she told me those things about Earl Rogers. I just can't. I can never forgive Jason for that.
Honey, he didn't think that she'd ever be so mean, and he was trying to give you a dream. You can't fault him for that.
No. But I can blame him for keeping secrets about me with Doreen. Now, it's no use talking about this, Mama. I am not going to go see Jason.
Okay, honey.
Besides, I'm sure his whole family must really hate me by now. Especially Mona.
I imagine she's feeling just about as badly as I am.
It was in all the papers. She must have been so humiliated telling all of her friends why the wedding was canceled.
Wasn't easy for any of us.
Oh, Mama, I'm so sorry. I know this has been rough for you.
Don't worry about that, sweetie. Oh, my goodness, will you look at this place? It isn't even healthy you're here. Now get out and go see Jason and tell him you love him, for heaven's sake.
I can't. I just can't.
Just relax, Eric. You're doing fine. It's almost over.
Good.
Well, the EKG looks very good to me, Steve. Of course, I want to compare it with the tracings we did all those years ago at the time of Eric's surgery.
Yeah.
Could I get up now?
Sure you can, partner. But before you get dressed, I want to get some blood tests and a urine test, and I need some x-rays.
Yes, sir.
I don't want a needle.
Now, what's all this? Come on, it's the only way we can get a blood sample. Dr. Powers thinks it's necessary, and it doesn't hurt you. Oh, it's just like a little pinch.
But I don't like it.
Hey, Eric. I bet you I can promote a couple of lollipops after the tests. What about that?
Okay.
You're a pushover. Go on. Go with the nice lady. Matt, do you think this listlessness, do you think it might have anything to do with the tetralogy?
No. Well, Steve, offhand, I would think not. We corrected that with the surgery. Eric's been perfectly fine for, what, 7 years?
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
I want to run some more tests. As soon as the results are evaluated, we'll talk.
Well, I'll tell you, a couple of things have crossed my mind.
Yeah? Like?
Like mononucleosis?
It's possible, though he's pretty young. Anything else?
Yeah. This one's really scary. Leukemia.
From the general condition, I would say no. And you say he'll be feeling perfectly great 1 minute, and the next he's complaining of extreme fatigue.
That's right.
Well, that wouldn't seem to fit in with either one. I don't see any evidence of general deterioration.
No, when he's feeling healthy, he's very, very well indeed. He's robust.
Well, I want to go over the test results with the chief of pediatrics, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I know you and Carolee are worried.
We are, yeah. Thanks. Matt, before I go, forgive me for asking, how's it going with you and Maggie?
Well?
Have you spoken to her?
Yes, we run into each other here once in a while.
That's not what I mean.
I know what you mean. There's nothing I can tell you. She moved out, and I don't know what's going to happen.
Have you asked her to come back?
No, I haven't.
Well, are you just going to let it go at that?
I'm just concentrating on doing my work. That's all I can do.
Yeah, okay. Sorry to butt in, but if you want to talk about it, if you need anything, I'm around.
Right. Thanks. I'll let you know.
Hello.
Am I disturbing you?
No, not at all. I'm just sewing a patch on Eric's pants. Like it. It's his choice.
Oh, it's fine. Where are the children?
Steffi's upstairs, and, well, Steve has taken Eric to the hospital for checkup. He was fine this morning, and then, I don't know, it's just the way he's been lately. Suddenly he got tired. Too tired to go to Christopher's skating party.
Really? Talked about nothing else all weekend.
I know. That's why we decided we've got to find out what's wrong with him.
Oh, my dear, I'm sure it would. It's just a touch of a virus,
Yeah, I'm sure. Come on, sit down. How's Jason doing?
Jason's awful. He's so unhappy. Nola has hurt him so badly by calling off that wedding.
I know. He's very depressed at the Christmas party. Did you get a chance to talk to Virginia or Barney?
No. Though I'm sure they are as upset as I am about it, and obviously they haven't been able to get through to Nola. Curly, I was never a very great advocate of Nola. And here I am, thinking again of interfering in my son's life. But do you think it might help if I were to go and see Nola myself?
Well, I must say I'm a little surprised to hear you suggest it.
Oh, I'd do it. I'd do it for Jason. I just can't see him so unhappy and sit and do nothing.
Well, you know, I think there really is very little to lose. Why don't you try it?
All right.
I imagine it'd be too easy.
No, it won't be easy at all, but I just have to do something to help my son.